Welcome back, welcome back. You did my homie like that? Really did the OG like that? It's fucked up. So, if you see in the community section, put a little video up there that I just happened to run into randomly, and it had to do with the industry and the shenanigans. And a fellow YouTuber, man that grew up in a, time like me and actually sees how things have changed so much and actually sees the price of it and, sees the importance of it. Understanding that we don't have heroes anymore. And although, they're fake, children still need heroes. Or else we grow up in a world full of fucking kids running around, doing what they're doing. And everybody's talking about what's wrong with the kids. What's wrong with the adults? Kids are not allowed to be kids. What the fuck are you expect them to be? Like, Tommy, the Green Ranger, his real name was Jason, which is really fucking strange. Seeing that the Red Ranger's name was really Jason in the thing, but wasn't, Anyway, Power Rangers is one of my childhood favorite cartoons in the world. That was my shit. Power Rangers is literally the fucking core of GMB. Just like many other cartoons. Why? Because that's what we grow up on. We're not, when you're a kid, you gotta watch cartoons, right? So it's literally the adult's job. You, as a parent, it is your fucking job to make sure that your kids' cartoons aren't, fucking them up. You're supposed to pay attention to the corporations and the channels, and when you see shit that ain't supposed to be in a cartoon, you're supposed to call in and complain and complain and complain and get your friends and everybody at school and everybody in your town that you know has a kid, and you're all supposed to complain to these people and say, you're not gonna have my kid watching immoral, sexualized, demonistic, all the shit. But y'all don't do that. And then y'all say, what's wrong with the kids? No. What's wrong with the adults? Oh yeah, they're not adults, they're kids. They're big fucking kids that are scared to death to do what adults are supposed to do. See, everybody talks this tough guy shit, and everybody's ready to quick to fight. I guarantee if I called you a pussy ass nigga to your face, you'll be quick to argue with me, but you won't be quick to go argue with those people brainwashing your fucking kid. You'll write comments on here to me or someone else talking about whatever, but they're this shit is all out. It's pathetic. And then you got good men like me. Thank God the Lord spared me from, like, you know, actually not finding out about the industry and not, you know, getting trapped like Tommy and the rest of these fucking guys. Because you want to help kids and help people, but then you get roped into the contract and then you realize, like, they play the games. You have to watch that video to understand what I'm saying. If you don't watch that video, you're not going to get it. Moving on. In that video, it seems like somebody paid attention to the Bible besides me. And I'm finding more and more people. And I love it. I love it. I love that the thinking. The being able to see through the lies. You know, seeing all, like, he pointed out the same thing I keep trying to point out to you people. Every cartoon you've ever watched is about Satanism. Everything we grew up on is damn near about Satanism, you dumb motherfuckers. He even showed the Goku thing. What did he say about Goku? Oh, it's a story about an older story from China, some shit about a demon. Goku's a demon. He's the Monkey King. A demon. They got cast down by God. Who the fuck got cast down from God? Kal-El, Superman, El. When Superman came to Earth, did he keep his Kal-El, his angel god name? No, he said, call me Clark now. Call me Clark. I wonder if Satan had a Kal-El name. No, he didn't. That's why he got cast down, because he's a fucking traitor from the beginning. You liar. He even brought up the X-Men and how Wolverine has the same story. A motherfucker that could heal all the time can't die, and he has amnesia, and he's trying to find himself. Goku had amnesia, had to find himself. All the greatest heroes' journeys, what do they say? You gotta find yourself. And then he talked about Tommy. And he said the same thing. Tommy was a fucking a person that got taken over by a witch of the moon, a moon witch. And then she gave him the power. And then he betrayed her stupid ass because he woke up off her spell, like Vegeta. He got brainwashed and woke up and was like, well, thanks for the power. Now I'm going to use it for good and I'm going to fuck you up with it. Thanks for the boost. And then he mentioned the Dragon Zord, about how Tommy has the power of the wind using his flute. And then that shit scared the shit out of me. because my Bible mind kicked in. And I said, wait up, a big lizard, a leviathan coming out of the water, and the evil Green Ranger is the one that called it. Before he was a good guy. He's in control of Leviathan. Where'd the Lord say Leviathan comes out of? The water. Where's the Dragon Sword come out of? The water. And it seems like the bad team needs a certain somebody. Needs a certain somebody to betray the Father. To call Leviathan. See why it's so important to be good? Fucking idiots. Which leads me to another thing. As I'm listening to the story of Satan being spoken into all the cartoons from a different man besides myself, he made me realize and reflect upon a thought I had of the ultimate punishment for Satan, which I know I found it in the Bible somewhere, but it says something about, oh yeah, it says when the Lord comes down and pounds Satan, takes his power, and casts him down, right? When he goes down into the pit, I don't know if it's in the Bible or something else I've seen. It said that the Lord's going to strip him of his powers. He's not going to be the strongest no more. So when he gets locked in with all the demons and everything, he's no longer stronger than all of them. So bad people only fear him because he's stronger. So when he loses his powers, they're going to fuck him up forever. It's going to be a Royal Rumble down there. Forever. Now, my creative mind, because, I didn't believe in the Bible, and I know they take things out or fuck things up, and I never heard anyone say this before. This is why I'm the fucking king. If I was God, and Satan did what he did to Adam, in front of me, you know what I would do to him? I would make him a fucking man, and then cast him down to earth, and make him live forever. And say, you want to be me so bad, you wanted to fucking take Adam's shit so bad, so now I'm going to make you be a man. You want to be down there with the men and rule man, the kingdom of men? Well, angels ain't allowed to rule down there, so you're going to get stuck as a fucking man that can't die. You're going to live forever. Forever. And I'm going to wipe your fucking memory every couple of centuries until you learn your lesson, because you're ultimately evil. So the game's gonna keep going on and on until you change your motherfucking ways and you fucking save the world, piece of shit ass nigga. You let Adam down into destruction, so you gonna get woken up in a world where you have no memory and you're not fucking powerful no more, and you get to blame all of yourself, because now your ass gotta get through all of the shit that you did. And I'm gonna start your ass at the bottom. That would be a great punishment for Satan. The same motherfucker that ruined the world gotta save the world. Wouldn't that be awesome? Except, what ultimate punishment except, you have no power no more. You gotta regain your power. Like, how he gained his power to be the greatest angel? Get all those things Daddy gave to him. He earned that shit, right? Satan wasn't always a bad guy. You gotta start looking at my big brother as a brother, like, that fucked up. And you gotta also remember, he was MVP, dog. He was that dude. He followed all the rules. He's putting things down for the Most High, probably. You know what I mean? He's doing the hard work or something. I don't know what he was doing, but you don't get punished that bad unless you have a lot of power. Get it? Now, that shit got me bugging because of my yin and yang thought process. And then it scares the shit out of me because, you know, I'm on a journey to find myself like everyone else in the world, and we're all finding out about all these fucking things that could be real now, and that just scares the shit out of me, you know? Because it makes me think about, who the fuck was I in a past life? Who was I in the beginning? Sound the horns! And it always makes me think, I had to be good, but I had to do something really fucking bad to deserve this life that I have. I had to fucking do some dumb shit that affected a lot of people. Because I don't get why I care so much about so many people. I want to fucking help people in all these ways. And I'm like, yo, bro, why you give a fuck? Nobody give a fuck about you like that. And you know it. It don't even stop me. That's the crazy shit. And like, these revelations are really getting crazy. And then with all the readings, and there's been readings that I don't know, I ain't been really playing. But for a couple, it's been saying these fucking warlock witch motherfuckers want me to get down with them and shit. And I'm like, I don't want to believe shit like that. Just like I don't want to believe when it says famous people. Because famous people could be anybody. It could be somebody on YouTube. You ain't got to be super famous. You know what I mean? If you're well known, you're fucking famous. You ain't even got to be on YouTube. You could be the most famous person in your town. Duh. So, I don't like to believe certain things it says. But I keep on seeing all these different videos that don't have nothing to do with this shit. And I'm connecting all these things, and I'm like, yo, I hope I wasn't a bad motherfucker or a fallen angel or some shit. I be thinking, like, that shit got me thinking now. I be thinking, like, yo, the Lord, what greatest punishment didn't do that to, like, the bad ones that fell in the beginning? Like, yo, I'm gonna make you niggas live forever, and I'm gonna fucking let you thrive in the shit you created. And when all those men take over all your shit that you created, and you gotta find your way back, and you'll need me to do that, then you'll learn why I'm the man and you're just a little nigga. And if you don't complete your mission, you know, oh well, it's your last chance to come home. Imagine that. Imagine some of the fallen, some of the wicked spirits, some of the wicked Israel, and of every nation, all the important people that are major players. And what if all those people that are major players that, you know, get to say this is gonna get done, and then all these people good or go bye-bye? Imagine if he goes, all right, everybody that made all these people go bye-bye, I'm gonna keep reincarnating just you motherfuckers. Until you learn your lesson, I'm gonna keep doing you dirty. And I'm gonna keep bringing your ass back here until you fix the world you fucked up. That would be crazy, right? That would be crazy. Because I'm learning all these different things about consciousness and how you could transfer it into other bodies, and Egyptians is supposedly doing that, and these niggas is talking about nanotechnology now and all of this weirdo shit. So I'm like, bro, my father did say a lot of the fallen gonna come back, and if we are spirit, and what's your thoughts? Your thought is your spirit's energy. So your consciousness is your spirit. Get it? So is there a way to bring that consciousness and just put it in a new body? I can't say it's not real anymore. I can't say, shit, after that last video with the fucking Congress saying all these things is real and whatever, I'm like, yo, bro, that just opened up the gateway to everything. Like I said, that opened up the gateway to me. Like, nobody ain't gonna never tell me I ain't a Super Saiyan, nigga. You ain't gonna tell me I ain't Super Saiyan, nigga. You ain't gonna tell me I ain't got power. of the mind. You're not gonna tell me. No one can ever convince me of that shit no more. Now I just gotta figure out how to convince you motherfuckers, some of you, not all of you, to join me. Because I can see through the rest of you. Some of you ain't never gonna do nothing because you don't want to. Some of you gonna want to just be around just to be around. I'm gonna see through all of that. I ain't gonna be mean. But, you know, if you don't want to go on Summer Jam screen and get embarrassed like the rest of the people, don't bring your lazy ass, mooching ass, scheming ass over here then. If you actually need help and you trying to actually get the fuck up in life and you believe in yourself and you believe that you could try to do something with the skills that you have. Cause there ain't no freebies over here. There ain't no nothing, man. This is the Lord talking. It's all about work. So, you know, I made a video a while ago saying if anybody knows how to draw, rap, make beats, sing, if you're good with computers, if you know how to make websites, if you know how to do anything, if you know how to fucking work a phone better than I do, which everyone does, if you know how to, just things that will help create and get more of the word and what we're doing out. Some of you may have things that you want to do. You may make t-shirts or something. You may cook. I don't, like, you know, I'm trying to tell people, like, life is getting harder, bro. And if you're not trying to, like, learn to work for yourself or make extra money on the side, stop complaining about how hard it is. You're not trying to do anything to make it better. So if you're not willing to take a risk, if you're not willing to try, I get it. It's, you know, it's hard. You might lose. The one thing about being broke, though, is you're already fucking broke. So either you're going to stay broke for the rest of your life like billions of other people, or we're going to actually get a little better and we're going to have a little bit more. Or we're going to get a lot more. Or it's going to actually work and we're going to start just, you know, never having to work for other people again, except ourselves. But seriously, people. Like I always said, even if we're not going to make money off things or whatever, aren't you tired of not having nothing to do? Aren't you tired of just going to work and that's it? Aren't you tired of not having a friend that actually talks to you about your fucking mental health? Aren't you tired of not having somebody that actually cares about you and shows it? Not just says I care about you, no, actually show it. See, people say it, but they don't know what it actually means. They don't know how. That's why you have to keep reminding them, yo, why didn't you hit me up? I'm sick. Why didn't you notice? I'm sad. How come you don't see it? They do. They don't want to be dealing with it. They want to fucking keep dealing with what they're dealing with. They want you to coddle their problems like you always do. And then when it's your turn, you're in the fucking shadow room by yourself. Like me. Like him. We don't have to be. Don't you understand black sheeps are meant to walk alone, become lone wolves, and then form a pack? I understand you don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like the fact that I can't look back and see my childhood friends and say they're going to be a part of it. I don't like the fact that I can look back and say, damn, no one in my bloodline is going to be a part of my family, what I'm trying to do. But it is what it is. They chose what they chose. And I chose what I chose. To be a righteous man. Regardless regardless of what it took. If I was gonna be rich or poor, I'm still gonna do the work. I'm still gonna learn to love. I'm still gonna create things even if no one sees it. I remember when I was creating all of this stuff and thinking about making GMB TV and like nobody's gonna watch you. Who the fuck is gonna watch you? And all I'm thinking in my head is, shit, if I can get 5 people to watch it, I'm good. And now there's so many more that watch. So many people have seen my videos and seen my raps and seen my game videos of me doing builds and Apex, me just... I went back to my old game channel and found that I fucking had 13 people subscribed to me. Wondering why every time I put the shit on, somebody's always watching. I'm like, yo, there's one person to be watching me forever. For the last fucking 7 years, and I don't consistently do it. It's because when you see someone that you feel, it is what it is. And I don't talk on my game channel. I don't talk on all, you know what I mean? When I'm doing my Twitch and I'm streaming, I just play. And people they like I ain't the greatest. I'm nowhere even near the greatest. But I will show you I'll show you how to survive. You won't see the greatest kill count and all that, but you'll see the greatest escapes you've ever seen in your life. You'll always say, he's gonna die, and I'm not gonna die. You're always gonna say, damn, his teammates are down, it's all over. And then I'm gonna get them up off the floor and show you the fucking true meaning of valor. In real life or a video game, I'm always the same. That's why I love it. No matter where I go, I am who I am. It all depends on the reactions of the people. The better people I get around, the more knowledgeable people I get around, the more I can create, the more I can do, the more I can change, the more I could be me. I'm forced to be this wild Wolverine right now because of my conditions. Not living conditions, the environment, the energy, the people. You don't understand how much people affect you. Some of us are empathic. We feel more than others do. When other people go through shit, you can feel it and it adds on to your day already, your misery, your sadness. People don't believe when I say I stay by myself majority of the time. Why? Because majority of people's brains are fucked up. Their spirits are wicked. And I absorb that shit. So I like to be by myself. So I don't have to go Vegeta. I don't have to transmute your negative shit. And then I have to wonder why I'm feeling so riled up today. Why I want to break a face for no reason when I have no reason to be angry at all. It's because people around you are angry, sad, and depressed. You understand that? And I don't want to leave people behind, but I'm not absorbing no more of this shit. I'm not staying broke. I'm not gonna not build GMB. I'm going to build everything I ever said I already did. Now I just gotta find the people. Like they say, if you build it, they will come. You hear, ain't you? You watching, ain't you? I don't know exactly who I'm talking to, but you watching. When we gonna take the next step and start making conversation, building up loyalty and trust with each other? Why are you watching? This is not a YouTube channel just to be watching. If you're learning, then yes, it's just for that. But if I'm teaching you shit that you know or things you already are aware of, then you're not meant to learn off me so much. You're meant to help. Or I'm meant to help you. See, it works both ways. I'm Morpheus. I'm looking for the one that can free us all. Do you get that? It may not be me. My ideas may be only the beginning. One of you may be the one. And when I breathe life into you, you're gonna set us all free. I don't care who gets us out of this fucking pathetic, poverty, sick, demented living. Do you understand we can escape this shit in 5 years or less? In 10 years, our kids could be set up where they never have to even ever experience this shit. They'll hear the myths of the cities and the wickedness, and it'll be like the days of the old. It'll be like the days of the old in modern times, where we're the children of God. We're still in the world, but we ain't over there in Babylon. We ain't over there in fucking Sodom and Gomorrah waiting for it to get destroyed.